What's going on, guys? I'm Mr. Golden Gamer and I make gaming videos that nobody watches. In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the content that you can expect to see in Zombies for Black Ops 6 Season 3. Now, I'm a little late making this video because Season 3 actually drops tomorrow at this point, but I said I was going to make this video, so I'm going to follow through with that even though I'm a little bit behind schedule with it. So, I already made videos going over all of the Warzone updates and multiplayer updates for Season 3, so check those out if you haven't already, but let's talk about the Zombies updates. The big thing, of course, is the new map called Shattered Vale. We've known about this for a little while now. I think in the game files it was referred to as the Mansion, and you may notice this map because it takes place in Liberty Falls, which is a location that we've already been. So the Mansion in Shattered Vale is actually in the hills surrounding Liberty Falls, and this is where Richtofen basically lived during Project Janus that was taking place in Liberty Falls. And the map looks pretty cool. You can actually see it a little bit, the dome of the mansion. You can see it on the outskirts of Liberty Falls in game already. But what I like about how they unveiled the map this time is they didn't tell us too much about it. Last time in the tomb, they went through every location and gave us like detailed explanations of every single spot of the map. But this time they give us this screenshot and a trailer, so there's actually a little bit of mystery to the map, and I like that because day one we can go in there and actually discover it for ourselves rather than discovering it via a blog post. So I really like that they're doing it this way this time around. Within the new map we have a couple of new enemy types, and the first of which is the Elder Disciple. We've seen disciples in games past, and basically they're doing sort of the same thing here. They can strengthen the zombies around them just as they had before, but now they're kind of doing this other thing, which is making it so that zombies around will evolve much quicker. So the way it describes it is that it can allow a lowly zombie to rapidly transform into a doppelgast or some other enemy type. The sound of this sounds incredibly annoying, basically making those mini boss zombies evolve based on this disciple. So we'll have to see what the rate is at which it does that. I have a feeling past round 30 it's just going to be insane with doppelgasts and stuff and these disciples just turning everything into a boss zombie, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But we're also getting a new type of like alternate zombie round, just as we had the vermin in Liberty Falls and maps past. This time we are having the toxic zombie, and these are basically sprinters that are yellow and glowing, and they basically emit a gas once you kill them. It reminds me a lot of the plague hounds from Cold War, but this time instead of being in dog form, they are these human form toxic zombies. So definitely nice to see the alternate round switch up from just the typical vermin. The trailer, it looks like parasites were in the map, so it's kind of annoying we have to deal with them still, but it's cool to have at least some type of new zombie. We also have two returning wonder weapons here within Shattered Vale, and the first of which is the Ray Gun Mark II. And it's been a while since we've seen this one. Actually, since Black Ops 4 and Alpha Omega is the last time we've seen the Ray Gun Mark II, so definitely a welcomed return. But we'll also be getting three variants to the Ray Gun Mark II. The first is the W, which offers similar bullet patterns to a submachine gun. It also has a random chance to ignite enemies. Then we have the P variant, which is shooting ammunition like a shotgun with the chance to spawn a sigil with the ability to grant invulnerability to the player standing on it for a limited time. So it kind of cloaks you in the way that like Ether Shroud would, so that's interesting too. And lastly we have the R, which drops zombies with a marksman rifle like discharge, and this has a chance to spread a plague infection that can inflict an area of effect damage. So definitely cool to have some variants. It increases gameplay variety with the wonder weapon, so kind of like 3-in-1 wonder weapon type thing. But definitely happy to see the Ray Gun Mark II make a return. Then of course we have the OG wonder weapon making a return, the Wonderwaff DG2. So this one was all the way back. The first time we saw this was in Darius, which is, no, actually it might have been in Shinonuma. I could be wrong. Maybe they added Shinonuma after the fact. Regardless, we haven't seen this one since Vanguard, so it's been a little bit of time, but not too long since we've seen the Wonderwaff. It's been in countless games, so you kind of know what to expect with the Wonderwaff. Obviously, just like any other map, we will have a main quest in Shattered Vale, and the main quest reward for Shattered Vale this time around is a skin for Carver that basically turns him into the Pentagon Thief from 5 all the way back in Black Ops 1. So really cool fan service here. I think this is a really cool skin and just a fun callback to old Call of Duty Zombies, and I like that. Speaking of callbacks to classic zombies, Double Tap is making a return after nearly 10 years of absence. So it's really cool to see this one back. It's going to drastically increase your weapon's rate of fire. And of course, just like all of the perks in Black Ops 6, we will have augments as well. So the major augments include Double Jeopardy, which normal zombies at low health have a chance to die immediately when shot. Then we have Double Impact. Double hits on the same target in quick succession deal more damage. And there's Double Standard, all non-critical shots do double damage, only applies to normal bullet weapons. Then we have the minor augments of Double Time, increases the fire rate bonus. Double or Nothing, weapons have a chance to do double damage, but also have a chance to do 0 damage. That's a very interesting one, because that drawback of a chance of 0 damage sounds crazy, so we'll have to see how that one plays out. Then lastly, we have Double Play. Killing 2 enemies in quick succession has a chance to return 2 rounds to your magazine, only applies to normal bullet weapons. Then we also have some new GobbleGums, the first of which is Tactical Diffusion, which is a rare GobbleGum. This disables the next nuke power-up explosion you activate and gives everyone 2000 essence instead. Their support group, a legendary GobbleGum. This GobbleGum gives you the Arc XD, Mangler Cannon, Sentry Gun, and Mutant Injection support items, so that's kind of cool. Then there's Die Pitch, which is a whimsical, where zombies have high-pitched voices, and that lasts for 3 minutes. So that's a goofy one, but might be funny. The Frost Blast field upgrade will be making a return in mid-season, and also we'll be getting the Death Machine as a kill streak able to be used, and this goes for all of the weapons and things that have been added to multiplayer and Warzone as well. You can use all of those weapons and zombies as well. It's kind of universal content, and I think the Death Machine also falls into that category. But what's weird about the field upgrade is they don't really mention anything about it, but it will be coming mid-season, but we don't see a picture or anything like that. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's nice to have more variety in the field upgrades for sure. Then there will be some, modes and things later on. So the first is Team Cranked, basically how we've had Cowabunga Cranked already. It's the same thing, but the timer is shared across the team. And we'll also be getting some kind of new limited time mode at mid-season. And of course, directed mode will eventually be coming to Shattered Vale. But that's about it for zombies. I think that this map has potential, and I'm looking forward to it. The Tomb kind of fell flat for a lot of people. Not for me. I really did enjoy the Tomb. I think people may have been overly critical of the Tomb because of the high expectations that were set with the tease at the end of Citadel, basically saying we're going to the dig site. Everyone's mind immediately goes to Origins, which is, a fan favorite. And then we get the Tomb, which is just not Origins, so it's hard to compare, but hopefully Shattered Vale is a very good map. I think it has the great potential for some story implications with Richtofen and, Weaver going to what is basically Richtofen's house, and the whole storyline about how Weaver burnt down Richtofen's house and may have killed his wife and son. So there's a lot of really cool storyline things that could happen. I just really hope that Treyarch really nails it with the story in this map, but also the gameplay. I think we're due for a very good mainline Easter egg, a good quest, good boss fight. Maybe we'll be fighting a T-Rex. That's one of the rumors, because there is that fossil of a T-Rex. Maybe we're fighting that as the boss fight. That would be insane, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too much, and we're just going to have to wait and see how this map is and how it plays. But it's coming out tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'll have a bunch of guides on the channel. I'm going to make a lot of content for Season 3, so if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Once again, guys, I'm Mr. Golden Gamer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.